Pablito, Dara, feel free to move in on foot to that SPF location and get first eyes. Pull in. Dara, okay, AFK 1 line.
Hello? Hey mate, could I get a ride? Yeah, no, I'll let you do your thing first. you wanna get in? Or do you still need to get stuff ready? Hey mate, you ready to go yet? don't think I have a map. I'll have to go grab one. Sorry, which direction? How about you drive? Right? How about you drive? I'm not the best at following directions. Wait, before we go, can I just save my loadout real quick? Okay. Are there enemies at LZ1 or is it clear? I've given you vehicle access. So where are we headed now? Okay. I reckon we go out on foot from here. Friendly logic.
think we're good.
Copy. Alright, let's roll up out here for a bit, guys. Have fun.
You can park here, but I'm not sure about
It's hard to turn.
I can walk over the fence here. Actually, this is pretty good. Awesome. Alright. Pablo, how long are you? Copy that. We'll conduct initial debrief and then we'll add your element when you're off. Alright, I know we are kind of in the middle of maybe a live situation. There may be a counter, so if we are interrupted by a counter, we will obviously break to do that. If we can have at least someone on lookout who was not involved in that SPF take, that would be helpful.
This point's locked itself.
Yeah, okay, righto. Then maybe no counters. Alright, I know we conducted a new tactic there that was new for everyone. That was a support by fire over a manoeuvre element. Manoeuvre element was led by Oni with support from Rilbs, possibly interference from Rilbs. Can let us know how that went. And the support by fire element was myself and Tyrell with great heavy support from the lab with Pug or Spanish. Happy to open the floor for thoughts as to how that went, improve points, fix points, any points to maintain. Oni, do you want to kick off?
Yeah, sure. Just on my own behalf, sorry for the structure in regards to using, I guess, formation procedures. I kind of went into autopilot and ran shit that isn't a part of the AAO, I guess, public standard that you may or may not know.
Was it good shit? Like, did you guys know what it was? What language did you use that was new, or?
That's referring to the push through at the beginning.
Push through, covering,
Yeah.
covering road, bounding through soft concealment. Yeah, bounding smokes, like the whole communication role, us swinging, not using, like you heard references when we were swinging walls, like hooking and hook left, hook right, vice versa. That's that sort of stuff.
Pretty much all of that I either have experienced once before with, I think it was Beagles. The only one that got me off guard was just the initial push through in the Razor.
Yep.
Bounding should be familiar to AAO as well as covering by through smokes. Swing is new language, but hook is familiar. That's probably the first time you've operated together in a tactical kind of command situation, so that's probably just a nice improved point to get familiar with. What does the SL mean when they say this, and what does that mean I do as an infantryman? But that's what you expect when you're running with a new team.
Yeah, I'm thankfully slowly getting used to owning, so
Excellent.
getting better.
You have your moments with me.
We had a good convoy going earlier.
Yeah, nice. And I'm sort of separating the SPF activity from how we responded to the ambush at the start. I know we've already talked about the ambush a little bit, so we'll be on beyond that. SPF team, from Tyrell, any points that you want to pick up, fix, improve, or maintain? Things you liked, things you want to work on?
Ultimately, I'd say it's very sharp. We might just have to work on timing aspect. 2 seconds doesn't feel very long. So when we fire, it feels like we've already covered 2 seconds, when in reality we've only covered half the time. and maybe just discuss certain situations, like when General ran out of ammo, I had ammo boxes on me, I could have given him a box and he could have kept firing, but that involved me going off the line, so we could have discussed what that situation is and how that's handled.
Yep. How to smoothly change boxes while maintaining the 2-second burst, 2-second gap, 2-second burst.
Yeah, it's just so we can maintain maximum effectiveness during the fire. Other than that, I'd say it's alright, most of it's going to come with practice.
I think our position was good. I think our first position on the right side of the hill was good because it covered the situation, only that you were approaching a whole lot of contacts on that right-hand orchard before you reached the point.
Yes.
And we moved the SBF as well on the other side of the hill. And I think the lav covering the top of the hill, that was actually pretty nice as well. What were your thoughts on that one, Spanish? Puggers must be away from keyboard. We'll come back to him in a bit.
My mic wasn't on. Yeah, I think I did decent on positions up there. I just need to get better at calming things and probably try to get at least one stationary second crew with me, because labs do not work with one.
So that's a fixed point for me, is always having a crew in the lab, one gunner, one driver. If your random guy in the gun is going to wander off and do something else, driver needs to organise another gunner before that person leaves the gig. It's very hard to drive and gun a lab at the same time.
Minimum, I would.
That's why at the start I called it a armoured paperweight, but I should have really communicated that better.
I am not going to run an ASLAB in the field with that mindset. Yeah, I think I have spoken to someone on the server who was deciding to solo a lab on his own, and I basically was going to yeet him from the server. So it's very important that we conduct, I think, control and protection of our assets. It's like, look, it is the most important vehicle on the battlefield in terms of its firepower that it provides for the team. So yeah, if your guy is going to wander off, do something else, or go AFK or whatever, radio it across the team. We'll send an infantryman to you, so you can then continue that vehicle.
Yeah, I ended up being his driver there because there was no driver in there. So I ended up jumping in the driver's seat, and that's why you didn't see me nowhere near you. Sorry about that, Dara. I should have radioed you for that.
I actually saw that happen. One of the things I was doing is just keeping track of how the SBF was rolling, and I'm very appreciative that you jumped in with that lab there, because that gave exactly that 2 crew we needed.
Yeah, that did really help for that bit you were crewing with me.
Yeah.
Because it opens up that if we get ambushed or whatever, that we can just move instead of having to faff around swapping seats.
A well-placed RPG with the one-man operator in that thing, and a well-placed RPG, you have milliseconds, if not seconds, depending on the range.
Yeah, it's what
it
happened
nearly
at that
happened
start.
to us.
The
that
ambush is always hard. Yep.
Yeah, it's what happened at that starting ambush. I just, because if I was in driver, I would have been keeping eyes rear, with gunner keeping eyes front, and we potentially would have had time to respond to it, but...
Yeah, it's always hard in a lab and RPGs, but yeah. Got a question actually for the maneuver team. How heavy was the contact coming in?
I would say near dead. We did get a couple of contacts. I got engaged, got kind of shot a few times from the wrecked building to our current east. Other than that, it was quiet as hell. I was going at a pace that I thought comfortable due to the fact that, as Grim reminded me, we still had buildings we did not clear on the way that were to our north. So I was being cautious, and he reminded me at a point where we were almost at we were almost at the point where we did get engaged from the wreck building.
So maybe an improved point might be to have some clearer definition around whether you are clearing internal or it's just rolling external.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. I personally need to work on that if I'm going to run SL and make that call.
Yep.
Hello?
Fantastic. So I actually think the manoeuvres went really well. I think one of the things I want to maintain is we had good comms between the manoeuvre team and the SBF team. I knew where you were. I think you knew where we were. You could hear us firing as well. And a small improved point would be trying to manoeuvre a little bit quicker through, because we're burning through ammo every 2 seconds we're firing. Potato Man, we got you on long range voice there. And so what we're basically doing is the longer we're firing in that SBF, the more ammo we're burning through. So we were able to maintain through the whole thing, but I did get a concern point there partway through that you might have been perhaps pinned down only or in a position not to move, and then we run out of ammo in that.
There was one thing I done before the comms got added that you guys ran out of mags and stuff. That's why I shot back to quickly grab some, and then I picked up wolves on the way there too. There is a lot more mags in the Hully. I should have actually kept in mind what weapons you guys were using, and I should have carried some extras on me.
That's cool. That's probably the improved point on us in setting up, is putting some extra ammo in the truck and or the lav. We may even use that lav as almost like a resupply vehicle.
Yeah, we can fit a lot in the back of it. Also, that does remind me I shouldn't have been going as sparse on ammo as I was the whole time. I looked in the back of the lab at the end and I still had like over maybe 1,400 rounds.
I think I'm happy to conclude here. We will sort of go into a bit more of an open free flow, kind of as you come as you are kind of style of play. I'm going to make sure that there's some contact around, and if we are not seeing objectives on the map, I'll advise which ones are open.
At the moment, there are none open.
Copy. But I do want to highlight the number of kills today, just on the server, to get that understanding of how important that lab is and that support by fire capacity and how many contacts they drew away from our infantry insertion. So, General 8 kills off of the SBF, Spanish with the Lav 20, Tyrol off the SBF 7, Grim assault team 7, and then Jimmy, not sure where he was, only 5, Dara 1 most of the time because I'm talking, and rest of the team had a pretty light level of contact, which is very likely assists and putting enemies down but not taking kills. So you can see that SBF took a lot of heavy firepower, down range, and took the fight out of this point. You guys had a pretty clean insertion, and that's exactly what the SBS for. Great job, guys.
Yeah, seeing the aftermath of what the Lav and the SBF team were doing in the orchard back there shows a lot.
Appreciate the engagement over us with the Lav, by the way. Pugs, that was huge. We were facing north and we had 5 targets. We got engaged by one of them, that one of our members, which I think is currently not with us at the moment, he stepped off, said that the enemy was in a alerted stance or an engaged stance. Within seconds, you would have seen, I assume, Pugs, you saw movement, and you engaged that target, and you actually flak rounded 2 in 1 hit, and that one of them was a MG, which would have lit me and a couple of other people that were peeking up.
At one point, we had all
to keep eyes on you while you
At
moved.
one point, we had the Lav plus the MG firing in that same orchard, so we had talking guns plus the Lav in asynchronous. Yes, there's really nice firepower over there.
Yes, it kept pretty much all the attention off us until pretty much we got to the objective, or the destroyed building over the back there.
Yeah, that's great. I really enjoyed that. That was great. We even took grenade fire on the SBF, and we had to do medical twice. 2 unconscious members with either a round to a helmet or grenade. So having 3 in the SBF on the machine gun team was actually excellent. So you could maintain firing while someone's doing medical.
Lav also did get hit by like 2 40 mils and nearly slashed by an RPG.
Yeah. That RPG
It's a big target.
Yeah, we are. We're a big brick on the hill shooting death at them.
Vindictive little shits they are.
Yeah.
But on top of that, you Spanish, your aim with that LAV, it's something, man. Holy.
I'm gonna be completely
Every
honest.
single person I seen just got splattered.
I
And
did
you one-shotted
smoke
some guy that was on
one
this...
around 900 meters
yeah.
out, swept his legs out from under him.
Hey, I'll acknowledge the accuracy of the lab when you can shoot helicopters out of the air, mate.
Hey, give me a helicopter to shoot.
Okay, hold on now. I ain't gonna become your target practice, okay?
I mean, I'm not shooting a friendly
Dutch
helicopter.
season is over next week. I might not be here.
Hey, the training server, you and me, mate.
Training zone 3 game.
Let's see if our friendly neighborhood what was it, armored Vic crew, so
Plus
Wolf,
Hotel.
myself, and
Yeah.
that, and plus Hotel.
Yep.
Get in.
We have done exercises on the training server where a lab guards a valley, and the helicopter's job is to get in the valley, dismount troops, and then take off again. And you don't tell each other where you are. You have to basically try and land under the eyes of the lab.
That's fun.
That'd be so good.
That sounds sick.
That sounds like a fun time to gun.
I'm going to talk to you about a procedure I did on Armour. It's called ducks in a pond, or a lav operation.
All right, shall we break at this point and we'll have a chat about that? Anyone who wants to stay and talk about that, we can. Otherwise, let's release the whole team for General Come As You Are. Thanks, everyone. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, very enjoyable to be here. Then I have to sleep.
So Alaska looks like we have a counter, so that would be probably our next destination if you're looking for a place to go.
Dara, do you have time to do another or not?
I won't do another. It's basically we've all
it's
been
just like
running
once.
hard
I
for
see.
about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and that way we're all fresh when we do it again. But I'm happy to keep
okay.
talking about the tactic, etc. Or
I
if you
see,
want
I
to
see.
hear the tactic. Yep. That location active is Alaska.
It is being currently
It's
counted.
currently being counted. So that means that we have an enemy force of potentially up to a platoon size 20 coming into Alaska from somewhere on the compass direction. And if we don't fight that off, they will hold and take that objective back. So our mission there would be to defend Alaska by force and maintain it as a blue point on the map. No worries. We're PvE, and so of course all of our enemies at this point are sort of Afghani / local insurgents. Other maps you find them will be facing Soviets. We appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, that's excellent. I love it.
I like this server too.
Jess, man, are you in range?
Hey, Rory, do you want to come?
Yes.
Brave.
He's sleeping.
Um,
Time for him, I guess.
Oh no, he's here. He's here. He's just looked up and down. Jim, you there, bro?
Yo.
Real quick, Potato, are you coming with?
Yeah, I'll come with.
Okay. Do you want to wait here for like 5 minutes, and then I'll
Yeah.
be back? Because I got to supply helicopter, so I can
Yeah.
only carry one.
That's fine.
Quickly go and grab a. Unless one of you want to tag along, you can. Come along.
Oh yeah, do you have a spare radio? Does anyone have a spare radio?
I can take you back to main, and you can get one.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah. Hopefully, right.
I do want to, if you have time, and maybe a VC of sort. I would love to listen in on that also. Some just from you. And
People there.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
Abuelito, are you on comms?
Where's our lab?
She's over the fence here.
Copy.
I'm not as good as Puck, but I try my best.
Driver in.
Copy. We're going in our standard.
I got about an hour and a half. Ugh.
Copy. Time to poke my head out the hatch and get immediately shot by an SVD.
All
Let's
teams,
go.
be advised, we do have inventory slots in the back of the lab. Feel free to join.
How many can the lab hold?
4 amps as well as the free.
Okay, yeah, so we've got one more spot.
Yeah. Ironically, the Russian BTR is the best. It can hold like fucking 8 in the back.
Yeah. LAV is a 4-man squad vehicle, while the BTR is an 8-man. Because
You were making me very uncomfortable with that rocket out. Please holster that.
Yes, you. I am talking to you.
I was gonna say.
Now, if I loaded the heat round in, on the other hand, that'd be a different story. Anything left to it.
Oh, I have HE written with your name on it.
It's in the back. Little seat in the back.
Is it
We've got one more.
There is it.
Alright, we'll pull up.
Alright.
Hey, you know, one for the fucking road. Let's go. One for the fucking road. I can't see where that went off. Damn.
I'll be AFK for a little bit, just sorting out some of this.
Cool. Just let us know when you're going to jump in VC and we'll follow you.
Looks like a last to go next point. Is that open to everyone?
Yes, it is. Alright, we are rolling down the road then. So, back, which way's the fuck? Yeah, back. So, reverse is here, Oni. We'll go down the road we came up, pushing this point.
I'm going to hold here with a message. Partner's uncle's passed finally. Just going to keep an eye on messages.
Gotcha. I can run drive if you'd prefer then.
It's fine. It's just a quick. It's just a couple of messages.
Oh, good.
Their family kind of stick to their own, so I just need to make sure my partner is fine.
Cool.
Take your time.
How are we on main gun wolf? I don't remember how much is left in this thing.
Oh, sorry. We are on 42 APDS. We are on 93 ATIEC, and we are on 120 on the current belt with 6 in reserve.
Wonderful. Okay, we're actually quite good on ammo. Yeah, I should have probably run it harder during the operation. Looking at that reserve, but hey, we learned.
You were a 1/2-man crew. So.
Yeah. A lot of that time on that mountain, I was sitting in a lug.
Right, Commander. Now time.
We're just following the road. We're following it until we get another turn on MSR, which will be... Actually, no, we probably don't want to take that. We'll get fucking RPG'd. We're just going to keep following MSR till pretty much we reach close to Providence, and then we'll roll up through Fence onto that main MSR from there. Which will be to our northeast in like maybe 2 clicks? Might be more than 2 clicks, I don't know. Actually, yeah, that's definitely more than 2 clicks. I don't remember how the... Unsecured. That's probably fine.
We're on half a tank. We're gonna hold it.
Oh yeah, gas station. Hell yeah. Alright. Oven hash to fuel.
It's all good. We got it. We got it. Copy.
Copy.
Also, Jimmy, personal note. You just sinking in with us as the ME team. Amazing. Like, I'm going to be picking you for ME team. So, like, late engagement from let's just say it was a late engagement. You were the last team of your squad, and you just synced it just in with us like a zipper. Like, you knew exactly what was going on due to the fact that you run with me before another meeting. So just very fun.
Awesome.
Good, man. Potentially.
Oh, there's Jess. Are you console or?
Sweet. So if you tap G.
Question there, right?
Radio.
Ooh, what's the question you've got for PC controls? Yeah. So, to access the radial, the menu, you press G or Golf. Yeah. And it'll the pop up with the radial the menu there. To manually change the frequencies, it's just the scroll wheel up and down, and left click to confirm. Also on the base left hand side of your screen, all of the key bindings are there. The important one is to the volume, the control, which is you press and hold in your left the control, and it's just the scroll wheel up and down. Is that helpful? If you want to manually change your radio, the frequency, the highlight over the radio channel you want to change, and press the F key or the Foxtrot, it will then place up a new menu where from there you can either press escape or the enter to confirm the radio frequency. And it's nice because they specify the radio, the frequency ranges on the range portion of your the menu there. Oh, it's really useful. It's a mod. Yeah, is a bit the different the Task Force radio. Yeah. Oh, that's a classic too, man. Fuck yeah. Man, I used to play Arma 3 from like 2016 to the 2018. But I've been playing this for a while now. I've nearly got 2,500 hours in game. If you have any questions, feel free to direct them over to the Darafane or Rubes there if he was here, but he isn't. I'm able to answer any questions you fucking need there, boss hog. But
Did you just say
yeah, so it's basically for the sound you're interpreting from the radio device. No, I don't believe so. I think it is more just that Z based. I don't think we actually have we don't have a speaker option for it. Pardon? Yes. So you the communicate over the caps lock. If you press the caps lock twice, it will alternate the radio the channels. So if we have the 38.0 on the channel 1 and the 48.0 on the channel 2, and you're on the channel 1, if you press caps lock twice, it'll change over to 48 the point 0 and the Vicky burst. It's the dual band, so it can have access we do have the black AN the PRC which operates up to 4 per radio, and the more radios you and if you place more radios on your person, all of those channels, if they're on that the channel 1, the channel 2 frequency, you will be able to hear all of those the radios. But if you try the caps lock the trick, it'll only work with the radio you have currently selected. Yeah, it's on the 38.0. I'll pass you a great tip. So if you press the P key or papa, it'll have the group the menu there, right? Yep. Are you a part of Atlas Red 2? Okay, fantastic. It means it's only a glitch. So if so wait. If you press the G key, the highlight over where it says the 2.0, and I believe it's no, it isn't caps lock scroll. What is it again? I forget now. Either which way, either if you press the Q&A, it'll actually the cycle between the preset the radio frequencies. Yeah. Is that helpful? Fantastic. The last part is did you know how to activate your earplugs?
Oh, Nick really.
If you press the F2 key, white icon will appear on the right hand side. Yep. And the two control your voice range.
I'll leave you responding to that down friendly.
F3 to bring the voice range down, and F4 to increase that voice range. Yes, and when you change the voice ranges, if you are on the auto speed, that's by pressing the T twice. It will turn off your the continually transmit in at the local range. Any other questions? Fantastic.
Radio check.
You've also got a
I believe we engage in counter push below San Antonio.
You want to try to grab are these AN the PRC, the 152s. Main reason why is the radio you've got has a communication range of up to 1.3 Ks, whereas our AN the PRCs have a range of up to about the 3 Ks. Rafe, you good? Oh, tab. Yeah. By the default, but it's up to the 3 Ks. I'll drop mine on the floor for you. That one right there.
Have you have infantry on your left when you hit that main road?
I believe
Copy.
you have also got an extra radio in your vest. So if you have a exquisite the one which says pouch the preset, yeah, that's the extra one there you were carrying. So if you have a squiz on the ground, the one the closest to you is the default, and it only has a range of the 1.3, whereas the radio on your left is a range of the 3 Ks. And there's a version of that that's black. Find cover. Do you want to call in where they're being engaged in San Antonio? Keep me covered, I'm just here. I really wish I had not dropped my radio. Just gonna refill my bloods. No. Keep yours. Copy that. Advise, we have enemy forces engaging us at the San Antone, northwest. This is a rough one. What's inside the vehicle? Oh, hello. Somebody up there's watching us, you know. Back north and northwest. Advise, I've engaged upside down the BRDM2, it's on fire. Are you good? Fucking the game radios on the ground there, Bossman. Need to apply some additional first aid and apply.
Richie, flop up, mate.
You got a direction of where those are coming in from?
Copy that. The shots sound north. Trying confirm east and northeast.
What point are you at, Brad?
Advise we're at the San Antonio.
Copy.
Executed 3. That is big clear.
Sorry, truck contact northeast.
Copy.
Ernie, you got a copy? Appreciate you, chaps.
East,
southeast of you. Ambulance is en route towards casualty. Nathan? Copy that. I've dropped the times to the 2 infantry off on the mobilising back towards your location.
What was that?
Faster for him just to move around.
Move around, yeah. So where did you see him, Brett? Yeah. So it was those guys. That's good. Might have just been one of those, yeah, might have just been one of the stragglers from that last push.
Southeast side of mosque.
Thank you.
And possibly southwest. Yeah, push coming southwest of mosque. Location of green smoke.
Mosque radio side.
Definitely hostile. Green and white smoke, yep.
The gaming's down, moving to. Unknown, we've lost times one nearby.
inside of mosque is relatively secure. We're doing the relay now.
Atlas, Red 2 to Alpha Main. We just reset a relay station. Moving on to the next objective. Out.
Okay, we took that relay. This
Alpha Main. This is Atlas Red.
This map's like that. It bugs out quite often. No, there should be like 3 counters per objective, and then that should be it. Like counter attacks after, so we capture a point, 3 counter attacks we get, or at least 3. And then the next one should open up, or the next, like only a couple minutes after we capture a base, the next one should open up, whether it be a relay or hard point. But this, well, no, the next objective should have popped up already. That's the thing. We're gonna have to go. Yeah, this map's like that. We're gonna have to go hunting for it.
Hey, Leader to Uni, you got a copy?
Looking.
Relay your last, except for me.
Yeah. Mate, we're gonna go back to New Jersey because it just got snatched.
Copy.
Who's in a heli?
Cool.
There's a little bit of
we
fire
will
at the moment.
come in as Lav, as support. New Jersey.
We've got Pablito at the moment. I think he's looking for the next active point.
070. On white smoke, that's where he is.
Just be careful in Arizona. Got a small infantry squad northeast of marker.
070. Just see that.
Yeah, but they've got to be too far out. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, he's now into cover. I took a few shots at him, but...
Yeah.
Fuck.
Alright, let's move back to the mosque.
Copy.
And,
He's only injured.
Fantastic. Great job, team. Great job.
so it's looking like we're going to have to organise a ride to Heli Jess to go search for whatever this next objective is.
Copy that. I'll provide you an LZ recommend north of. That location there's pretty peachy. If not, you can place it there. It might be a bit more dicey.
I mean, we could always ask the helis to fly around and see what opens up on open.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do.
Feel free to ask it. I'll have the place down in LZ. It'll be called LZ Heather Mirage, right?
Okay.
On the heli.
Hey Troy, do you have any eyes on any locations that are open yet?
Negative, Grim. No open locations this time.
The San Antonio is under attack.
Yeah.
Break there.
Ernie, you got a copy there, Ernie?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, loud and clear. What's up?
my hand.
I don't think this base is active no more. We're making a move over to Colorado, if not, then, yeah, I don't know what it is, because our maps glitch out.
Might not be the maps, it might just be the server. Sometimes they just aren't open.
Car's locked.
You have to open the door. Oh, no, it is locked. Sorry about that.
I'm trying to open the door, I promise you. But it's locked.
Rafe, mate? Okay, I'll leave you be there.
Where's that counterattack coming from at San Antonio?
Delta route. Is that BTR across the road from the Moss friendly?
If it's a BTR, not a LAV, no.
I'm seeing no friendlies inside of BTR, that's enemy.
Yellow smoke. Seen and over.
Fireball, you got a copy there, Fireball. You shit. Okay, no, I was just making sure. How far away are you with the repair truck?
Just spawned it in, get it split up.
Copy there, bud. By the way, Ernie, it wasn't me. It wasn't me this time. Advice to the first aid team is at the San Antonio, the rendering aid at this time. Over. Advise we are unsure this time. Yeah, Bassett, are you operating on the channel 48?
Yeah, Tyrell's down. I'm short of sailings. I can't get him out of the bird.
Advise where they're moving to.
I've got him stable. I just need sailing to get him out.